Hello and welcome. I'm Sue Ann with Right Mix for Business, and you're watching or listening to The Marketing Mirror. So happy you're here. Stay tuned for today's hot topic. I kind of thought of vision boards as just fun. You know, dream vibes, far-off wishes, and maybe even some sparkly glue sticks. But then I was inspired by how Molly Kaiser was using them, and I thought, maybe I'm sleeping on a powerful planning tool. If you're a creative or business owner who hates rigid planners but still wants clarity, this vision board idea may surprise you. What clicked for me is this. Vision boards don't have to be a dreams beyond reality proposition. Maybe they can be decision filters. So instead of thinking, what do I feel like doing today? You start asking, does this move me closer to my goals and vision? Ready to test it out? First, I'll show you how I did it.
Vision boards on the marketing mirror? I can't wait!
Before jumping too deep into your vision or wildly creating, let's give our vision board some framework. First, we're going to take Molly's advice again and design it in Canva, a magic tool for muggles, per the brilliant Anne Handley, and I still agree, more than a decade later. But wait a minute, let's give it some thought, a little more structure. I'm thinking, what do I want to accomplish over this year? That doesn't seem too big a framework for a realistic plan to me. Later, making shorter-term lists and goals to achieve your vision and purpose comes into play. But for now, we're going a little broader. Still focused, still meaningful, and still seeking clarity to guide your path forward. Think about you and where you are right now. Think about your business and what you want it to be over the year. And think about the future and what's most important to you. Giving your vision board a timeline and a purpose makes your board more of a visual strategy doc. And also, when you know what each image means, it's much easier to take actions that actually match the vision and goals you're working towards. Let me put mine on screen and give you a quick tour, because every picture on here is doing something. It's part future me, part business plan, and it's pointing me toward what I'm working and building. A friendly reminder to keep me on track at a glance. So, going from the top left, here's a little tale that goes with the images on my vision board for this year. I start with the theory that I'd like to come out from the shadows. I'm just going to give you a little background here. The rest I'll just get through. To give my board a little context, my first image speaks to me rather loudly. It's reminding me that my biggest goal and challenge is to come out of the shadows and build things for my digital brand like I've worked tirelessly on for nearly the last decade, but exclusively for others. So this year I want to work on so many things I've been doing and love doing, but I haven't really worked on at all for myself. You know, things like building an email list, creating awesome lead magnets, email welcome series and campaigns, content and social media strategy, sponsorship package design, online education and e-course production and admin, community building for groups, channels, and courses, and so much more. I love writing, editing, and designing all things digital. But after the last couple of rough years in my life, I feel like this is going to be harder than ever to pull off. Some of you know I'm making a comeback, reinventing myself, but if not, just take a listen to Season 2's opening video about my sabbatical, or was it a sadical? You can check that out. I'll put a link below. So it's important to me this year. I would like to finally, after a dozen years in the digital realm, come out of the shadows. I'd like to, moving on from the left, do my happy thing, which is me sitting at a happy desk, probably with no shoes on, and doing what I do. which includes continually learning, as represented by the books, and growing, as represented by the plant, but also to have insight, represented by the mirror, to reflect, appreciate, and evolve. As a, represented by the corded light, as a conduit for learning. That's what I'd like to be with my channel and my digital efforts, a conduit for learning via my channel and my digital work, and for my clients, of course. And I just want to feel free and breathe, as represented by the lady, that's me, in my happy place, that's water, and enjoying the beauty of God all around me, that's nature. When there's sun and wind, that's my happy place. And of course, it will include, as represented by the multiple pencils and colors and the light bulb, of course it will include expanding my superpowers, which is writing and creativity, into a, this is the new part, and this is something that's a big goal for this year, a highly successful YouTube channel, which is the film strip. And that doesn't mean a successful YouTube channel as a channel in itself, but as a business conduit, like I'm a learning conduit. But don't forget, finally, in the bottom left corner, represented by the dreamy hearts, I don't want to forget peace and love and respect for all people. And finally, in the bottom right corner, I'd like to have a life where I finally am eliminating panic of the future, and it's represented by the chilling hat and shades. So to do well in my business this year would give me a little reassurance that I could live. So there you have my 2026 vision board. It has a timeline. It has a purpose. It's related to me personally, to my business goals and aspirations, and to a better, bigger, beautiful world at large. So thank you for checking it out. So what do you think? Given your vision and your vision board imagery helps keep your goals top of mind, because visuals and images are sticky and more memorable in the brain. And we'll be talking about that in the upcoming video about why story is important for your marketing and media. So stay tuned for that video that will be coming out soon, and let me know in the comments below what you think about a vision board for a sticky way to keep your goals and vision at the forefront. Also, please like and subscribe if you don't mind, and you can support the channel at my Buy Me a Coffee page, and it'll help feed the kitties too. Thank you.